Hey guys, me again with another YouTube video, and today we're going to be taking a look at another gun from Call of Duty Modern Warfare. The first one, Call of Duty 4, for those of you who are wondering. So, today we're going to be taking a look at the Beretta M9 from Call of Duty 4. There's a lot of debate about which particular Beretta this is. I don't particularly care. This is the Beretta M9 from Call of Duty 4. I don't care which one this one particularly is, but there's some very interesting stuff about this pistol because first off, it was a huge challenge to make because a lot of it is as accurate to size as physically possible. The other thing is that this rendered image is actually kind of showing a very bad optical illusion, and it's throwing your kind of perception off of the weapon itself. And that is because here it looks completely okay, and here it doesn't. And the one particular area why is because of the grip. The back strap of the grip from this angle is cut off by that grip panel, so it looks very skinny compared to the rest of the weapon. In this profile image, it looks to be in proportion. And that right there is the reason why the weapon itself looks very ugly when it's not being shown from this particular angle. So I wanted to actually start inside of LDD itself to show you guys that this is a proportioned weapon. What's going on is that I do have these pieces offset by one whole stud to make this a more comfortable rounded grip. And the issue with doing that is that in this particular angle, there's this illusion that it's not as thick in the back, and therefore it's too skinny when in fact it's proportioned as it should be. So this was a really fun weapon to do. This started with the actual slide itself. This is a legal slide, which was incredibly difficult to do. So yeah, it was fun, believe me. It does have a 2-stud wide barrel that is on an adjustable base, and that's the entire reason why I was able to accomplish what I was able to accomplish. You'll find out in later pistol builds that the adjustable base for the barrel is something that I'm going to be using a lot more often because it's very helpful in terms of getting the barrel to be lined up through the hole that my brackets actually make themselves. There is a guide rod down here on the bottom, very basic stuff. I did try to get some shape in this, but it's kind of difficult with Lego itself. My sights are very, very basic pistol sights, but they are here. We do in fact have a hammer and a safety. The safety is on both sides, but it is not connected by a crossbar, so it's not entirely ambidextrous. Both of them would technically move independently of one another. The cool thing is that these do cover up the red dot if they were on safe, so you could flip this down and cover that up. We do have ourselves our wonderful little slide lock right here. This is a working slide release slide lock. It does fit in the small little groove right underneath here on the slide. It is hidden. This piece just interacts and keeps it from falling back forward. We do have our disassembly lever here. This is also on a turntable. It does not actually disassemble the weapon itself. It's just there for the wonderful aesthetic, if you will. So this is 2 studs wide through most of the frame down here on the bottom. A little bit wider toward the top, probably more along 4 studs at that point, which wouldn't be, it's not too much of a big deal. Through the grip itself is actually 3 studs wide, with grip panels make it a little bit more towards 4. And then our magazine is actually just a 1 stud wide on the inside of the grip itself. 3 studs wide down at the bottom to make it seem like it's got some heft to it. Pretty basic trigger, but it does work as a trigger, so we're pretty happy with that. And there is a very basic magazine release itself. Okay, thank you. I appreciate the background noise, you motorcycles. Huff. Bums. So yeah, the actual grips panels themselves are made in 2 different pieces here to kind of have this one at an angle, but this one's relatively straight because I didn't really need it at an angle. So yeah, small detail, there is a trigger bar off to the side right here. It doesn't move back and forth or anything like that, but there is that particular detail in there as well. So that is the Beretta M9 from Call of Duty 4. Very basic, but it is not the last that you will see of the Beretta M9, as I will end up making different versions of this. So thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to comment and subscribe for more videos similar to this one. I'll see you guys later in another YouTube video another time.